What's up? It'll be good. And now, no one listens to me. Welcome to our morning show.
We gotta wait for the song to end.
Oh.
All right, that was David Tribble with Break Out here this morning on DentonRadio.com.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. If you're listening on the DentonRadio.com app, hop over to Facebook and you can see our smiling faces and comment back and forth with us and things like that. You also have the phone number listed at 10:30. We'll be opening up lines for you guys to call in and tell us what your favorite things to do are around Denton. All right, welcome to Denton Radio in the morning. I'm Jake Laughlin.
I'm Nicole. And I'm Isabel.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Nicole, start us off this morning.
Yeah, so as you guys know, every time we start this show, we're going to go over everything that's happening in Denton. And of course, we always have a huge list of things, which is awesome because you have lots of opportunities. We'll talk more about this later, but Isabel is actually going to be interviewing the people from the Holiday Harvest of Art, and she's going to be doing that at 3 p.m. here in the Discover Denton Center, and she'll talk to you more about that in detail later. It's just really cool. Just know that. Tonight we have the Serve Denton Celebrity Waiter Night at Rudy's Barbecue. So if you guys are craving barbecue or if you just want to help out a great cause, definitely go check that out. 10% of the proceeds of that whole night are going to go to help Serve Denton. And I spotlighted Serve Denton a few days ago, just talking about how much they're involved in the Denton community and how they bring together so many different nonprofits, social services, and people, because we do have so many resources here. It's just so spread out. We need something to bring it all together and make it work like a clock. And let's see. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, cool. We have Quanah Parker and Comanche Traditions presented by Lance Tamakera. I think, is that how you say it? Mm-hmm. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I'm sorry. And that's going to be the Denton County Courthouse, and that's going to be at 6 p.m. tonight, and it will be in the Commissioner's Courtroom. If you guys have never gone into the courthouse, go and do it. It's really cool. They have a little museum that you can go through during the day, and then also you can go and sit in on Commissioner Court meetings if you guys want to. But that will be at 6 p.m. tonight until 7. And we have open mic at Audacity Brew House, and they have that every Thursday at 7 o'clock. And then we also have a celebration of Denton artists at LSA Burger, and that's going to be at 7 o'clock as well. And so all of the art, the 6 gentlemen that put the art on the second floor of LSA, they're going to be kind of going over that and just talking about that. And I'm sure you can go get food and get something to drink. So you go check really that out, and that will be, again, at 7 o'clock. We also have the a cappella choir at the Murkison Performing Arts Center, and if you guys have never seen the a cappella choir, go. It is amazing that they can just use their voices and create all those harmonies, and it's just beautiful. Go and check it out. You will not regret it, and that will be at 8 p.m., and you can purchase tickets on thempac.com, or you can also call their box office, which is on the same website. And the Siege of New Mantia will be also on UNT's campus at the Radio, Television, Film, and Performing Arts Building. It is a lot, or the RTFP. There's a lot of different names, but it's on campus. And that is just talking about the Roman conquest of the Spanish people. And so if you are interested in that or just enjoy going to see shows, then you can go check that out. And that will be starting at 7:30 p.m. And then we have the East Side Social Ride at East Side Social Club from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. And that'll be cool because it starts there and it says it goes like 15 to 20 miles, but you can't drop out. So you got to do it the whole way. And you have to have lights and a helmet. So be prepared and take all of that kind of stuff. That would be kind of fun. I want to do that. I've never tried it. Have you guys?
Not the East Side
Not
Ride.
that one. It's my mother is like an avid biker, like her and a lot of her friends. Strike that. My mother's friends are avid bikers. My mother has a bike.
Okay.
And so they do a lot of cycling stuff around town. There's the Turkey Roll coming up and things like that, and they just love it. There's a lot of cool biking places around
That's
here.
cool. I want to check that out, and then I'll probably die. But that'll be fun. And we have Ian Moore and the Lassie Coils at Dan Silverleaf, and that's at 8 p.m. tonight. Wait. Is it Dan's or Andy's that is not doing shows?
No, it's Andy's.
Okay, sorry. I got Dan and Andy Two guys mixed up.
Andy's is coming back. They're just
for
making
now.
a few improvements.
But that's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight, so you can go there and check that out. And then we have Trivia Night at Mulberry Street Cantina, and that will be at 8 p.m. as well. And you can win money, and you can win cash prizes. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mulberry Street Cantina Trivia Night's becoming like a huge thing. I mean, they've been doing it for a while, but I feel, they've done Harry Potter Trivia Nights, they've done Mean Girl Trivia
did
Nights.
Parks and
they've
Rec.
done Parks and Rec. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
it's really cool. It's a great time. Mulberry Street Cantina does they just do an awesome job with everything if you ever
That's
get the
fun.
chance.
Trivia's fun, especially random stuff.
Yeah. I think I had it was a mango jalapeno margarita from there one time.
What?
And that was like my regular for a
Jalapeno.
week. It was killer.
Was it
Awesome.
spicy?
Mm-hmm. It had like a last little kick, like in the back of the throat.
I can't do spicy.
I love spicy stuff. But
I try it. I eat it every time. I'm like, maybe I can do it this time, and I can't.
It's odd in a drink, it really is, but they do it really well, and it's not overpowering. Like it's good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Mulberry Street Cantina. Get a spicy mango margarita.
Sounds good. All right. Well, that's a great start to our day. Again, you can find all of those events on discoverdenton.com, the most comprehensive calendar in all of Denton. You can even go there and post your own events. If you're going, man, I just opened a shop, or I've got a show coming up, or things like that, you can go to discoverdenton.com. There's a little green button in the top right corner that says post your event, and you can put it on the calendar. It is the community calendar.
There you go.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a little bit. I'm going to play a little something from Derek Anthony. This is a song called If I Don't.
You say you don't want any strings. I say I'm not looking for anything. Something inside of you won't let you be tied down. Something inside of me likes having you around. So we'll get together for a few nights. You go your way and I'll go mine. I know I can't keep you here any longer, but you can't hurt me. I've gotten stronger. This time I'll just forget and I'll think about you again and let your memory fly, fly with the wind. This time I'll just turn my head when it comes to an end and just let you go. But what do I do if I don't? Last time I swore it was the last time. But you have this way of keeping me on the line. I know it's no use trying to make you stay. You're gonna say goodbye no matter what I say. So just to make sure my world won't shatter, I convince myself this doesn't matter. This time I'll just forgive and I'll think about you again and let your memory fly, fly with the wind. This time I'll just turn my head when it comes to an end and just let you go. But what do I do if I don't? Will I not care? Will I break down? Will I hate you or love you more somehow? Oh, listen here. This time I'll just forget and I'll think about you again. Let your memory fly, fly with the wind, fly with the wind. This time I'll just forget and I'll think about you again and let your memory fly, fly with the wind. This time I'll just turn my head when it comes to an end. I don't? What do I do? What do I do if I don't?
All right, we are back on DentonRadio.com in the morning. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Oh, not yet, Caleb, not yet. We'll play Remain yet. We'll play Remain coming up. Twice I've done that now in 2 days, where the music just kept a-rolling. Live radio, everybody. Anyways, so this is the segment of the show where we pick out some of our favorite things around town that we want to highlight. Not playing favorites or nothing, but some things we want to go a little deeper into. So, and then after this, the next segment, we'll be hearing from you guys on some of your favorite things to do around town. Isabel, you want to start us off?
So Rock Lottery is happening this Saturday at Den Silverleaf.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is the 15th, or Rock Lottery number 15. And it's basically Denton musicians who get put in a lottery, and then you pick a band, and then that band just plays, and they have the entire day. It starts off, so you can buy tickets. It's, I think, $22 if you want to do the whole breakfast deal, so see band members pick out like what band they're going to be in. And it's food from Pam Foods. She'll be serving the breakfast. Or if you just want to go later on after they created, I think they have like a set to create, so it's like 4 songs, I believe, but tickets are just like $15. And yeah, they have the entire day to write songs and remember them and perform them. So it's always really hilarious to be there. Some of them do a great job. And then I know that last year Penn Hector was screen printing like whatever their band name was. They would like screen print shirts and stuff. So it's awesome. It's super fun.
That sounds awesome.
And that's happening this Saturday.
This Saturday, what time?
Love it.
The show starts, I think the morning breakfast is at 9:30, and then I think the show is at 8 p.m.
Okay.
But yeah, it's on, visit danceoverleaf.com.
So it's an all-day thing.
So, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nicole?
Okay, so my spotlight is Altitude Trampoline Park. And because you talked about Summit yesterday, and so I was like, oh my gosh, Altitude. It is awesome. It doesn't matter like if you're like 3 or 30 or 100. It's fun. It's huge. They have just like a whole warehouse kind of thing full of trampolines that you can jump on. It's all connected, so it's just like the floor is trampolines, and then they have dodgeball and a foam pit, and kids can have like birthday parties upstairs. And they also have fitness classes, so if you guys want to go do a fitness class, those are usually in the evening. But just jumping on the trampolines for an hour is a fitness class. It's so fun. If you're ever just randomly get a burst of energy, you're like, let's go to Altitude. And I love it. And they'll do like giveaways every once in a while on their Facebook page. And so I commented and I got free little like vouchers for that place. So shout out to Altitude, because I will be doing that soon. But it's fun, and it's over there where the old Albertsons used to be, off of the Loop.
At Chili's.
Yes,
Not at
in that
Chili's,
area
but
where it's
in
like
the Chili's shopping center.
Fuzzies, Chili's, RG Burgers, that kind of area.
Kinko's.
Yeah. So it's over near the mall area, but
Off
it's
35.
awesome. You guys take your kids there after school. Take your friends, take your family. I don't know. It's awesome. I just wanted to give them a shout out.
Love it. Cool. Well, I wanted to take a little time to talk more about the Celebrity Waiter Night tonight at Rudy's. First of all, if you've never been to Rudy's before, it's awesome. Great barbecue. We got a couple of good barbecue spots around here at Juicy Pig.
Metzler's.
Fantastic. Metzler's is great. And Rudy's is just top notch. That chicken. Anyways, so Rudy's does a lot of different community groups and things like that, and they're great partners in a lot of different projects. But tonight they'll be hosting Serve Denton's Celebrity Waiter Night, and when they do that, different local celebrities, Chuck Carpenter, head of our Chamber of Commerce, and things like that. People around the community agree to be waiters for the evening, and their tips go into, and I believe a percentage of sales as well, go into Serve Denton. And again, Serve Denton is it's not just one charity; it's all charities. This kind of central hub that can provide support and funding and guidance and all these things for a bunch of different Denton charities. So by helping serve Denton, you're helping a lot of different folks. It's really, really cool, and a lot of different causes as well. And so tonight's going to be that celebrity waiter night. Get yourself some barbecue and tip big, because it's going to be a fun one.
That's cool.
Also, the Holiday Harvest of Art is happening this
Yeah.
weekend at the Denton Women's Club. And that is on November 12th,
13th.
13th.
Yes, I keep getting them mixed up.
I know,
13th.
12 and 13 at,
So it's Sunday.
yes, that's Sunday. Yeah, at the Denton Women's Club. And it's a bunch of artists. It's basically going to be a pop-up shop of like local makers. And so today, we're going to talk to some of them. But yeah, you can go shopping at the Denton Women's Club and support your local makers, your local community. Keep it local and start shopping early.
Yeah. So you have no excuse for your
Christmas is
Christmas
coming.
presents. We had like the alternative gift fair at the Methodist. Now we
right.
have this,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have the open house this weekend
Holiday
for
open house, the
holiday
12th
open
and
house.
13th,
So
yeah.
there's no excuses.
Love it.
Yay, Christmas. My next spotlight is just a little walk across the street. It's the courthouse. And a lot of people don't realize, even if they lived in Denton their whole lives, that there's actually a museum inside, which is really cool just to go. Yeah, it's free. So if you're ever like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't want to spend any money, just come to the square and go inside and walk around, because it just kind of highlights people from Denton, places, businesses, things that have come from Denton. Really cool to go walk around. They have a little like craft section for kids where they can like color and do things for the courthouse. And then upstairs again, they have like the commissioner's court, and you can always sit in on those meetings, which is actually kind of cool if you go and be like, oh, this is local politics. This is what's actually happening in my city. Just once in your life, go check it out. But yeah, the courthouse, there is stuff inside. You can open the doors. It's cool to walk around the square, but it's also cool to go inside there.
Yeah, and I do love that it's a functioning courthouse. It's a county courthouse and all that. And first time I ever had to go get like I think it was a sound permit for an event or something, I had to go before the judge, and it's like this old school, the wood paneling and the high ceilings and the judge's elevator, and I was like, it scared the heck
You're
out of
like,
me, to be
what?
honest. It was some real stuff. That was like a movie. It was cool. All right, so one thing I wanted to spotlight, again, we're not playing favorites with all these things, but we just pick out a few things of the plethora of stuff and just go a little bit deeper into them. Hoochie's, it used to be Hoochie's Oyster House. Now it's just Hoochie's, right down the street, very close by, and that's just an awesome seafood place. We've known the people that run Hoochie's for years and years and years, and they're great folks. But I got the chance to go to New Orleans 2 years ago, and I always wondered why Hoochie's was the way it was when they put in the new location and the decor and all of it. It always looked cool, but it almost was kind of it almost stood out, was a little different. And then I went to New Orleans, and I was like, oh my gosh, this whole place looks like Hoochie's.
You're like, oh, it makes sense.
Yeah, and so when I got back, I was like, man, there's this little slice of New Orleans right here in the downtown square. So great fish, great food, just a really, really good time. Again, great staff, good vibes. It's a good spot. They've got some healthy options too, but the boiled shrimp platter, man, just it'll take you away.
You're like, I always get hungry.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This show will make you hungry.
Yay!
That's why we're on right before the lunch hour. We ended up at 11, and then you can run out to lunch.
I want to do a shout out to Wendy and Ellie who are watching. Hi.
Hey guys.
Yay. Thank you guys for always watching and commenting and sharing it. And hopefully you guys will call in our next segment in a few minutes at 940-231-1231. And just share us your Denton story, what's special to you about Denton, things that you love about it. Really anything Denton related.
Love it. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to hear from the Denton Record Chronicle, and then we will be taking your calls. Talk to you in a little bit, guys. Actually, because I accidentally started playing them, and now I'm going to play them again, we're going to play a little bit of Remain with their song New Vibrations. We're going to wake everybody up this morning on DentonRadio.com.
something that you don't know how. Vibrations of a new one now. Feel it up again when the old one goes. Come and tell me something that I don't already know. Move along on your way. Give it all night and take it in the day. Human nature has a brand new name. Say it out loud, 'cause you know it never stays the same. And it's a good thing. Is it a good thing? Now that I got my place, vibrations of a brand new age. What now in the now is late. Lose yourself in the middle of a brand new age. Another new one we don't understand. Evolution bringing us an upper hand. Read it all from a new device. Write it all down and tell me if I'm wrong or right. And it's a good thing. Is it a good thing? You better keep yourself. Now that I got my place, vibrations of a brand new age. What now in the now is late. Lose yourself in the middle of a brand new age. And it's a good thing. Is it a good thing? You better keep yourself. Now that I got my place, vibrations of a brand new age. What now in the now is late. Lose yourself in the middle. Now that I got my place, vibrations of a brand new age. What now in the now is late. Lose yourself in the middle of a brand new age. Lose yourself in the middle of a brand new age. Lose yourself in the middle of a brand new age.
All right, that was Remain with their song New Vibrations. Great local band if you ever get the chance to check them out. Gotta love Remain.
And we are here for the calling in portion. So if you guys want to and are watching, call us at 940-231-1231. And just tell us your favorite thing about Denton, what you love to do here, love to eat, your like little Denton secret, if you want to share that with us. It's Pam. Hi, Pam.
Yeah, what you like to do on Sunday mornings, evenings,
Yeah. That number again is
Tuesdays.
940-231-1231. We're going to hear from the Denton Rooker Chronicle for right now. You can call in again and talk to our phone screener, Nicole, and she'll get you all set up to go on the air. All right, we're going to take some top headlines from our partners over at the Denton Record Chronicle. You can go to dentonrc.com if you want to go in deeper to these stories. You can also, of course, get yourself a physical newspaper. We've got a dispenser right here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center. Or you can, of course, get the paper subscribed to go to your household, and you can read it there. Okay, so top headlines from today's paper. Denton County seeks court order to retabulate ballots. Trump works on building his team. Next story, the Smoothie Queen. Volunteer turnout in Denton County declines on Election Day. Check health care coverage for 2017. From the police blotter, man arrested on criminal mischief charges and warrants. The day after, Clinton says U.S. owes Trump a chance to lead. Denton County elections officials will seek to retabulate paper ballots. GOP seeks Senate control as Democrats fall short. If you wanted to check out, those are just some of the top stories from Denton Record Chronicle today. If you wanted to go in deeper on those stories, again, you can go to DentonRC.com. You can have a paper sent to your house, of course, and you can also come by the Discover Denton Welcome Center and get a physical copy right here. So, again, we're going to be taking your calls this morning. Nicole, do we have anybody on the line yet?
We don't have anyone yet. But
It's a sad phone.
sad
getcha.
day. Oh, paper.
Well, Nicole, it looks like you're being summoned. So if our call screener will go take care of all of that, we'll hear back from her in just a moment. Me and Isabel are going to talk about a couple of more
Bye,
events
Nicole.
that we wanted to spotlight. So this Friday, LSA Burger is going to be hosting Chaz Marie, local musician. Got a really cool country classic vibe sort of a thing going on, but kind of got a raspy, I don't want to say grungy, but it's not a smooth country. It's a dirtier country kind of
Gritty.
but it's gritty. That's a great word. But she's phenomenal musician. So she'll be on from 7 to 10 this coming Friday at LSA Burger. What's some other things coming on, Isabel?
On Friday, the Pascal Trio is doing a live recording over at Redwood Studio, and you can get tickets to that, and you'll be there for 2 sets. There's free drinks, and you get a free download of that recording as well. And yeah, that's a really cool opportunity to even be in that studio. Is really cool. It's beautiful, and a lot of awesome, talented musicians have recorded there. So just to see something in action and listening to great music is going to be a good time.
Yeah, that is going to be good.
Yeah, and there's always so many events that you can check on discoverdenton.com. You can filter out your preferences. Do you want to watch live music, performing arts, community events, festivals, anything? It's all there. So,
Hey. Somebody else I want to spotlight, Upper Park Cafe, one of our newest family members here on the downtown Denton Square. They've just opened, oh goodness, was it a month ago? 2
they've
months
been
ago?
there a while.
Is it 2 months now? But yeah, great brunch spot. Dunashay, one of our DJs, was saying just incredible chicken and waffles as well. He's just enormous, like massive chicken breasts, and it's just said they do a great job. So, I went there for a meeting just the other day. Had a killer omelet, and it's a great spot to check out. Let's see what else is going on. The Chestnut Tree has got their mimosa bar on weekends. You can always go do that if you're looking for some real brunch action. and
there's also live music there from 10 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
There's jazz. So it's a cool little setting.
Yeah, a lot of people ask us all the time because UNT is so known for jazz. So people always go, where in the community can I find jazz? And honestly, it's fewer and farther between. Not because we don't have a lot of great jazzers here, we do, but the music scene's a bit more eclectic than that. And so when you find jazz spots, we always like to make sure we point them out. Greenhouse Monday nights, Chestnut Tree Saturday mornings.
Bearded Monk on Tuesday.
Bearded Monk on Tuesday.
Killer Tacos on Thursday.
Great call. UNT on the Square is doing their jazz stuff on Thursday nights. So it's there. You just got to look for it. Again, you
And,
can find that at discoverdenton.com.
UNT on the Square also just started their new, because they do music on Thursday nights from 7 to 8, I believe, or 6 to 8. It just kind of varies sometimes. So they just are now starting to do music on Tuesdays. So, I mean, you can always listen at UNT on the Square, anything from like the clarinet section at the UNT program, or classical guitar, or Latin jazz, or it just always, everything varies. But they have music on Tuesdays. So it's, I think people forget that UNT on the Square is there, and it's a super awesome gallery, and you can listen to live music. So it's a good time.
Love it. Awesome. Well, we are going to take a quick break and get a little more music coming your way. When we come back, we'll be talking about some of the events that are happening here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be spinning a little bit more music. I'm going to play a little RTB2 with their song 32.
32 sad ways and counting. Never mind fingers without rings. Oh, oh, oh. use giving loose? What's the use? God is right, whiskey neat, lukewarm milk from their teeth. Push up standards in no time. Ruin your smiles with fine lines. Leave the suit, stand away, vegetate, seek the sound. What's the end? What's the use?
When two souls come together, never the same. You become part of one another, feelings remain. Didn't know much about life, we were both so young. We were adventurous and willing to learn. And I don't remember not loving you. Never did really break up, just drifted apart. Long distance relationships are tough on the heart. Can't forget that airport, holding your hand. One last kiss before I left for a foreign land. I don't remember not loving you.
was our buddy Howard R. Music. He's been playing around Denton for years and years and years and years. He's a good guy.
That's
Really,
awesome.
really nice, fun guy. He's got a song called I Put a Mobile Home in a Flood Zone. And it's
That's the story of Denton.
it's pretty funny. But anyways, so this is the part of the show where we talk about what's going on here in the Discover Denton Welcome Center. We have, I feel like we're not the typical Welcome Center.
No,
in
definitely
that we
not.
have a lot of events and a lot of community interaction and things like that. Nothing against other Welcome Centers, but we do it a little more Denton here. So Isabel, what's some of the stuff coming up around here?
Well, today, so Holiday Harvest of Art, that market that I was talking about, I'm going to have, I believe, either 2 or 3, if I get lucky, artists come in here and talk, kind of give them a little spiel about their products, how they make them, what to expect. Have they participated in holiday market before? So you can just learn a little bit about the Holiday of Art, Holiday of Harvest Art. But yeah, and then what's today? Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday, means beer here at the Discover Denton Welcome Center.
Free
We're
beer
going to
Friday.
be
Yeah.
having, is it Audacity?
Yes.
Audacity
this
Brew
weekend.
House, and you can walk in here, grab a sample, and then afterwards party over at Bearded Monk. Yeah, so that's happening here. Also, we are participating in Holiday Open House, which is November 12th through the 13th. And then later on this month, stay tuned because Drew Landry will have his pop-up shop
That's awesome.
for Black Friday and then on Saturday too, which
gonna be
is going to be
Small
really
Business
good.
Saturday.
Yeah, seriously. It's a
Yeah.
good name.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can always, under the Discover Denton Welcome Center, we have a Denton Radio tab, which you can filter out all the events happening here in the studio, and also a Discover Denton Welcome Center. So if you just want to find out what's going on around the Welcome Center, you can just filter that out, and then it lists you all the events. So
And then also tonight, too, because today's Thursday, my brain keeps thinking it's Wednesday, we have Ellie, and she has
Yeah.
microphone diaries. And so that's really cool just to have all these people come in and tell you the background of their songs that they wrote or like their album, because usually artists have a lot more into the songs and into the album than we're like, oh, I love that song, I love the melody or the lyrics, but there's so much more heart and soul and time spent into it. And so it's really cool that Ellie can just open up the door to be like, hey, this is my story, this is why I wrote this is why I didn't write this, or like stuff like that.
yeah, I think that's kind of her goal or her purpose is just kind of to dissect the songwriter's brain and be like, how, what was behind this, or what's behind your writing, or what's.
Yeah, it always amazes me when I get to see what the song means to me, and then find out to the artist what the song means to them. And you would
'Cause
think, you're like, oh yeah, this only has one meaning, and then you find out what they really meant. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
that wasn't anything like I thought it
Because
was.
just like the different experiences in life and like
Yeah.
personalities, we're like, oh, of course that's what that means. And they're like, actually, no.
Well, she's had some really cool songwriters on this show. Like, I think it's if you're an aspiring songwriter, or if you are a songwriter, it's a great show for you to check out. That'll be tonight at 6, correct?
Yeah, 6 to 7.
6 to 7, and we've got a playlist also on Facebook for it. If you want to go and look at those videos on some past interviews that she's done, that's one of our interviews that's really timeless. A lot of what we do is who's got a show coming up, or what's an event that's happening, or something like that. Ellie's can kind of they stand the test of time. Also, on that note, if you're a songwriter, go back and watch yesterday's Creation Sensation with Dunashay. He was with Thrill Bill, and they had some really good insights into making your musical career. They just had some really good points that they were driving home.
There you go. Check it out.
Yeah, it's awesome. Dunashay's whole show is about inspiring people to create the next thing. And so he gets to pull from these musicians what inspired them, what steps did they take, what mountains did they have to overcome. It's a really, really good show. So make sure you go check that out. Microphone Diaries tonight, as well as Creation Sensation. That was yesterday. Again, all hosted here on Facebook, as well as DentonRadio.com.
Yeah. There's no shortage of awesome shows and just insights and people. So always something cool going on.
Very true. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We will see you again tomorrow on Denton Radio in the morning. And I think we're going to close it out talking about songwriters. I'm going to play the Holophonics, Sorry for Starting a Band. You heard it here first on DentonRadio.com. Have a great morning, everybody.
Bye, guys.